Have you ever wondered if you're going to be penalized for working full-time in retirement? Well, if so, then stay tuned for this FERS Federal Fact Check. Hi, I'm Micah Shilanski from Plan Your Federal Retirement, and welcome to this FERS Federal Fact Check. Today, we have a great question that comes in from Daryl. It's a bit of a long question, so I'm going to paraphrase some of this. Daryl says that he is currently retired from the United States Postal Service, and he's receiving his pension plus a supplement. At the age of 61 is when he retired, but he was working full-time in the year. And his question is, am I going to be penalized because I was working full-time while being retired, but I'm turning 62 later in the year? When does OPM know to stop the supplement, to reduce the supplement, etc.? Daryl, that's an excellent question. As you guys know, with most retired federal employees, you get that Social Security bridge, that FERS supplement, right? Remember, your pension's based on three things: your FERS pension coming in, Social Security, and your TSP, your thrift savings plan. But because you can retire before Social Security comes in, you're eligible for that supplement. Now, remember, you only get that supplement if you are retiring under the full unreduced pension. Generally, MRA, minimum retirement age, in 30 years of service, or age 60 with over 20 years of service. So if you're getting that supplement coming in, unfortunately, because it's like a Social Security benefit, the Social Security earnings limitation kicks in. That limitation from 2025 is $23,400. For every $2 you make above that $23,000, they take $1 of your supplement, or actually your Social Security, if you're getting Social Security, away. So that's that earnings limitation. So Daryl, will this apply to you? Absolutely, it's going to apply to you because you are getting that supplement and you're working. Now, I can't quite tell based on your question, how long have you been retired? There's a little bit of a window when it may not apply, but it looks like you're working long enough where this is going to apply. Now, the downside is, Daryl, they don't know what your earnings are until 1 or 2 years after they've been reported. So let's say you were retired all in 2025. And you are working in 2025, collecting your retirement check, your FERS supplement, and a paycheck. Well, probably in 2027, maybe in 26 if they're on the spot, but 26 or 27, OPM is going to find out that you made excess earnings. They're going to send you a love letter that says you made too much money. They're either going to reduce your pension dramatically to make up for it, or you could back pay the supplement. The choice is going to be yours. So yes, that is going to happen. The second part of your question, do they turn the supplement off at 62? Absolutely. As soon as you're eligible for 62, which is the month you turn 62, they are going to be turning your FERS supplement benefit off. That happens pretty automatically. I haven't seen them continue that on in any cases. Of course, that could always happen. So watch for that, because if they do keep paying you, you will owe that money back. So why is this important to our listeners? Well, your net pension is what matters, right? We don't care about the gross. We care about the net. How much are you going to take home? So really important to understand the supplement. If you go out and work part-time, how much can you work and have good earnings before you get that limitation on your supplement? PRN, my nurses, this affects a lot. They're like, oh, Mike, I'm only going to go back to work 2 or 3 days a month. It's not a problem. They don't realize that 2 or 3 days a month all of a sudden can be in excess of $23,000, $25,000 a year. And now they owe that money back to the government because they made excess earnings. So be really careful in understanding what that net pension is. Be careful in understanding what these rules are, so you get all of the money you're supposed to get in retirement. If you have more questions like this, then make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, send this out to a friend, and jump in and visit our website at planyourfederalretirement.com. Till next time, happy planning.